Africa, Asia, Europe. 2025 is shaping up to be the most unpredictable financial year in over a decade. Tech is changing faster than governments can respond. Currencies are unstable. Global powers are shifting. And new millionaires are being created in industries nobody was even watching. But here's the real twist. 2025 won't reward the bold. It will reward the informed. Stay until the end of this video, because I'll reveal the 3 investment opportunities that experts say will outperform every traditional asset in 2025, yet barely anyone is talking about them. First, let's talk about the global reset. 2025 is not business as usual. It's a transition year, where several megaforces are colliding. Force number 1 is slowing global growth. The US, Europe, and China are all entering a slower economic cycle. That means less money flowing through the system, tighter financial conditions, and a lot more pressure on investors to make the right moves. Force number 2, high interest rates are sticking around for longer than anyone expected. Central banks are not rushing to cut rates, which means borrowing will stay expensive. This directly impacts everything from your mortgage and business loans to stock valuations, and even the currencies in emerging markets. It's a huge deal. And force number 3 is geopolitical pressure. From the global energy transition to ongoing trade wars, the political landscape of 2025 is going to create some very unexpected winners and some very surprising losers. Keep watching, because in just a moment, I'll break down exactly which sectors are set to explode because of this global reset. Now for the part you've been waiting for, the surprise winners of 2025. In past years, investors were obsessed with tech stocks. But in 2025, that narrative changes. The first big winner is energy transition assets. We're talking about everything from the raw materials like lithium and copper to the clean energy infrastructure itself. Why? Because governments all over the world are pouring billions of dollars into renewables. This is a massive tailwind, and regions like Africa and Latin America are positioned to benefit enormously. Winner number 2 is digital finance and blockchain infrastructure. Now, I'm not talking about crypto hype. I'm talking about the real systems that major banks are building right now. Think tokenized bonds, central bank digital currencies, and supply chain tracking on the blockchain. This is the behind-the-scenes financial revolution. And winner number 3 is AI-driven businesses. AI isn't a niche tech sector anymore. It's becoming the new operating system for every major corporation on the planet. And here's the key. The companies that are simply using AI to become more efficient, not necessarily the ones building it, are the ones that will grow the fastest. Stick around, because I'll reveal a hidden sector that could outperform all 3 of these. But 2025 isn't just about opportunities. It also brings silent risks that most investors are completely ignoring. This is where you need to pay close attention. Risk number 1 is a potential debt crisis in emerging markets. Many countries borrowed aggressively during the pandemic. Now, those repayments are coming due, but at much higher interest rates. The result could be severe currency volatility, capital flight, and spikes in inflation that catch everyone by surprise. Risk number 2 is the AI job displacement shock. We all talk about the benefits of AI, but the reality is that entire industries will shrink as automation takes over. This will directly impact consumer spending and could cause corporate earnings to surprise to the downside. The market isn't fully pricing this in yet. And risk number 3 is overvalued tech stocks. Some of the tech giants we all know and love are trading at unrealistic earnings multiples. A correction isn't just possible, it's probable. The question is when, not if. Do you expect a correction in 2025? Drop your prediction in the comments below. Before we dive deeper, a quick but important note. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Investing involves risk, and you should always do your own research or consult with a licensed financial professional before making any investment decisions. Now, let's get back to it. This is where the real opportunities lie for informed investors. Africa and Asia, the new frontier markets of 2025. Let's start with Africa's rise. The continent has the youngest workforce in the world, which is a massive demographic advantage. It's seeing rapid fintech adoption, it holds huge reserves of critical natural resources, and its urban centers are growing at an incredible pace. In 2025, Africa will become a magnet for infrastructure investment, green finance, and digital banking. Then we have Asia's return to growth. Countries like India, Indonesia, Vietnam, and the Philippines are preparing for a massive economic run. As manufacturing continues to shift away from China, It's relocating to Southeast Asia. Smart investors always follow the supply chain. Stay with me, because next, we're recovering the part most people miss, the hidden asset classes poised for explosive growth in 2025. So, what are these hidden asset classes? Number 1 is tokenized real-world assets, or RWAs. These are simply digital versions of real, tangible assets like bonds, real estate, or commodities, all living on a blockchain. This makes them easier to trade, divide, and manage. By 2025, experts predict that trillions of dollars of value are expected to move onto these new blockchain rails. It's a quiet but monumental shift. Hidden asset number 2 is green bonds and climate finance. Africa, Asia, and Latin America are issuing record numbers of green bonds to fund their sustainable development projects. Governments support them, institutional investors love them, and the returns are often stable and predictable. And the third hidden gem is digital infrastructure stocks. This includes the companies that own the cloud servers, the 5G towers, the fiber optic cables, and the AI compute centers. The demand for data and computing power is on an insane, almost vertical curve, and these are the companies that own the digital real estate of the future. If you had $1,000 to invest in 2025, which of these 3 categories would you choose? Comment below. So, how do you actually put all of this information into a workable strategy for 2025? First, diversification beats gambling. Now more than ever, you need to spread your investments across different asset classes. Think about a mix of regulated digital assets, commodities, high-quality stocks, local currency bonds in growing economies, and AI-linked sectors. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Second, you absolutely must watch the interest rate signals from central banks. A single decision or even a single sentence from a central bank governor can shift global markets in a matter of minutes. Stay informed on their meetings and announcements. And third, focus on holding long-term winners. 2025 is not the year for chasing fast money. It is a year to strategically position yourself for the massive trends that will play out between now and 2030. Think like a chess player, not a gambler. To wrap it all up, 2025 won't reward the loudest voices or the riskiest bets. It will reward the prepared. The 3 biggest opportunities you should keep your eyes on are: first, AI-powered enterprises, the companies using AI, not just creating it. Second, green finance and the energy transition, because governments are backing the shift with trillions of dollars. And third, tokenized assets and digital market infrastructure, because this is the future of investing, and early adopters almost always win. If you want a part 2, where I break down the top 5 investments for 2025 that experts are secretly recommending, type 2025 in the comments, and I'll get to work on it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep financial insights. Because 2025 is not the year to guess, it's the year to understand. Thanks for watching.